The weather's improving. It's getting warmer out. It's about that time of the year for a good, refreshing Saison filled to the brim with some beautiful, bodacious Brett.
So today we have the Smokestack Series from Boulevard. This is the 2015 Saison-Brett.
Glub, 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 glub.
Let's just kind of look at this beer real quick. If you notice, the thing on both of our beers that's in common is this gigantic head on it.
Yes, I mean, really.
And if you don't know much about Brett, it stays active in the bottle the whole time. And so it's actually like producing more carbonation as it goes. So the longer this ages, the more of a... I mean, this turns into a bomb. When I pop the cork, I almost hit myself in the head. And so this thing is just super carbonated. But
it looks like a root beer float head.
Yeah, it does.
We were pouring this, doing our B-roll, and wow, you could smell it from a few, from a good foot away. You could smell this thing. So it's got some definite kind of in-your-face characteristics. I want to kind of investigate further.
All right, let's put the beer in our face and take a sniff.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
I mean, that actually smells so inviting. You get a lot of the bready, kind of crackery malt aromas, but then this nice spicy, peppery kind of thing from the Saison yeast, and then a little bit of like funk from the Brett. I mean, this is a really well-rounded, delicious-smelling Saison.
I think rustic.
Great word.
Is like a great word. I mean, it smells like an old barn, almost like a zoo, but like in the best way, like in the most positive way possible. I get sort of those like citrusy orange juice kind of aromas, really juicy, but at the same time bone dry. Yeah. So it's sort of a paradox of aromas, but a real nice bouquet, if you will. Very, very descriptive beer, aroma wise, but
a lot really complex. So far.
Very complex. But is it any good?
There's only one way to find out.
I mean, there's really just one way.
Let's taste it.
Cheers.
This is one of those where the aroma just far exceeds the flavor.
I would agree.
I
wanted to kind of. I was a little reserved, seeing what you thought about it. I agree. The aroma on this is much more interesting than the flavor itself.
Yeah, it's really weird because you would assume that this would be nice and carbonated based off, or maybe all the carbonation released, but it's even a little flat. It kind of has this like weird grassy bitterness to it, almost if it was a really hoppy beer initially, and then it's kind of like mellowed off into just kind of this weird bitterness. It's grainy, but I don't know if I would say like in an appealing way. I don't know. I'm a little confused by this right now. That sip wasn't nearly what I thought it would be.
It lacks the common Brett Saison features I think we like. I mean, it's definitely not effervescent, but it's perplexing because it is though. it's like day old Sprite.
That's actually a really good descriptor. The flavor just falls flat. I mean, it really does kind of have like a lemony, I guess, like you would say, like a Sprite kind of like character to it. But really, it's not bringing a lot of well-roundedness, not a lot of complexity. You don't get the big peppery characters. You don't get the big crackery characters. Some of those delicious things we look at from a Saison, it's just not there.
It's like soda water. That's kind of what it tastes like. It's just like carbonated water. Like it's really not flavorful almost at all.
So I think, Ron, I know I'm ready with my rating. I don't know if you are. What are you ready to talk about Saison-Brett?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it like a 73.
Okay.
75. Like a C. It's not bad. I mean, I would drink it. I think it's probably good on a hot day, but it's really nothing remarkable. The aromas are really nice, but other than that, it's kind of just boring.
Yeah, and to be honest, I was gonna say 70, so we're right around the same area. Boring is a good word. Meh is a good word. I mean, there's just not a lot of complexity, and it makes you miss it because Saisons are supposed to be big, complex, especially with Brett in there. There should be a lot going on, and it's just not. And so I mean, like you said, nothing tastes off, nothing tastes bad. It just doesn't taste great. If you have a bottle of this, maybe you want to set it down for a while. Maybe you want to let it age. If you've popped it open already and you want to let us know what you think, put your comments in the comment section below. Until next time, always remember,
we are the Brew Review Crew.
We will review
a brew for you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Guys, if you've noticed, if you've watched the show, you'll notice we've got some really awesome glassware here at the OG studio and at the BG studio. We got Craft Loyal all over the place because we love it. Yes. They're great glassware, awesome logos, great apparel. It's all good. Craft Loyal's the bomb, so go to Craft Loyal and get yourself some gear.
Use the promo code BRC15 for 15% off the entire store. See ya.